What up though, y'all? It's Road Runner J back with another video. This video will be about Maverick Transportation. Get y'all the real man. Maverick Transportation. Excuse me, since I no longer work for them, I'm gonna be reading off my other phone. There's some notes here. So first off, I'm gonna start with the bad fleet manager that I last ended up with there at Maverick Transportation. Bad fleet manager name, man. His name was Paul. He's a short Hispanic guy. He worked out of Fort Smith, but I had a terrible time being with him, man. He just poor at communication, very poor at communication, man. Kept me in the blind a lot, in the dark, like where I was going next, and granted, all the other fleet managers that I've had at Maverick were pretty cool and pretty good about communicating, like where I'm going next and planning my loads ahead and stuff like that. But he seemed as if he was new to all this, man, and he wasn't very good at it. Now that I'm starting to see other people are telling me about this same guy, a couple other people that work in Maverick, how bad of a fleet manager he is. Maybe a good person, but I don't know, he's just not that good at what he does at Maverick. But I don't want to spend too much time on him, man. But overall, he's just a bad fleet manager. That was the only bad one that I had at Maverick. You know, your experiences may not be like mine. I hope they're not, but I hope it's better. But yeah, man. Excuse me. My last, I want to say 3 to 4 weeks, I was on probation at Maverick Transportation for an accumulation of being late for delivering loads within my whole overall time being at Maverick. So I had been at Maverick like a year and 3 to 4 months, year 3 months, year 4 months, something like that. And I was on probation. This guy had put me on probation, the same fleet manager. What I think it was, that accumulation of me being late, was when I first started with Maverick. I was late delivering loads because I was fairly new to the Eastern Standard Time. It's switching time zones basically from Central Time to Eastern Standard Time. So I was new to that. So generally, when you switch to Eastern Time Zone from Central Time Zone, you lose an hour. And I'm the type of person that I already lose an hour. So I take my 10-hour break. Once I park, I'm down to 9 hours. It takes me about an hour and a half to eat and shower, you know, waiting in line for a shower and all of that. That's about an hour and a half. So you're down about, 7.5 hours, something like that. And gotta get your sleep. So I usually get about 6-7 hours of sleep on my 10-hour breaks, do the stuff like that. That's what will cause that, me being late. Yeah. But I would always park an hour or two, maybe 2 hours out. When I was new, I was parking, I want to say 2 hours outside of where I had to deliver at. So I think I was only late delivering loads due to that maybe 3 to 4 times, maybe something like that. When I first started at Maverick, and I came off of the dedicated account, I think I was only late delivering a load on the dedicated account maybe once or twice. It was very rare because it was dedicated and very easy. Then I came off of dedicated, getting back in rhythm with the whole regional Midwest from the dedicated. It was very, very difficult, you know, hitting appointment times again, and, you know, getting back into the midst of going up Eastern time zones, switching time zones and all of that. So yeah, man, reading off my list here. So that's why I would say I was on probation, because the accumulation of me being late for delivering loads. So make sure you're delivering loads on time with Maverick Transportation. That way this doesn't happen to you. And also, I think they were trying to weed out the older drivers, some drivers that's been there. And that's a good way to weed out drivers. I mean, I don't blame them. They were trying to weed out old drivers and, you know, get new ones in. Because all the older drivers were getting high pay, like high cents per mile. Like I left Maverick at 72 cents per mile, and when they give you that much pay, they tend to shorten your miles. This is very common with a lot of companies, a lot of major companies with a lot of drivers. It's how they kind of keep that balance. So they pay all the older drivers with higher tenure, me being included in that since I've been there a year, higher cents per mile, and they shorten your miles up. And all the new drivers, they pay them low cents per mile and give you a lot of miles. So that's kind of how they balance that out. So, keep that in mind going to any major company you're trying to go to. I also made a point that I'll make a video of all the terminals combined since I'm no longer at Maverick. When you're at Maverick, they don't want you recording inside of their facilities, such as terminals and offices and stuff like that. But the videos that I do have of all the terminals, I'll make a video about those. I think I did the Burke-Burnett terminal, the Texas Fast terminal. I think I've been to every terminal maybe except one or something like that. But yeah, man, couldn't do a video about utilizing the Maverick app or Trucker Path. Someone watching this will most likely take this idea. Another Maverick, he probably already done made this video. It's not a stolen idea because he beat me to the punch, but I did have this idea of utilizing the Maverick app, and I can't use the Maverick app anymore since I no longer work with them. They cut me out of that the day after, so I couldn't, see all my stats and everything like that anymore. So there's a lot I couldn't do. So somebody else will probably make a video about utilizing the Maverick app. Also, editing videos isn't hard, but it does get difficult when you're in the flatbed world, because you mainly pick up and then there's no downtime to edit videos because you're constantly on the move. Whereas driving, where you're like sitting a lot, you have plenty of time to edit, vlog, and do all of that. In the flatbed world, not so much. Because you're always constantly moving, which I like that moving part. I don't like sitting still, being in one place for a long time. A lot of downtime. It makes you lazy, sleepy, and you get fat doing that. Which is why you see a lot of truck drivers that they got the hunchback, Notre Dame hunchback, and they eat a lot. The pot bellies, beer bellies, and stuff like that, and they're dirty, man. They just don't care because they got all that downtime, man. You want to stay motivated out here, man. Stay exercised up, stay prayed up. Get out the truck, move around. Because you don't want to end up like that, man. It's terrible. Also, flatbed, the only downtime you'll get in the flatbed world is when you're probably getting loaded. Other than that, you're out there securing or driving wherever it is that you gotta go, unless it's a short run. So there's really no downtime in the flatbed world, man. So that was the reason why these videos have been dragging out. But now that I'm on this new account, new company, the account that I've been trying to get on, that's why I haven't uploaded lately, because of that. Just trying to see where I fit in at this company. I'm actually on there's more news to come about that, man. I'm gonna just say that for another video. Also, to all the new flatbedders, new people at Maverick, new drivers, rookie drivers, experienced drivers, do you out here, man. Don't worry about the next driver. And what that was, let me say, don't worry about the next driver out here, man. Do you. Don't worry about the next Maverick or next flatbedder. Let's see what else I got on this list. Changing seasons, man. Changing seasons are a flatbedder's nightmare. Winter tarps, winter equipment. It's cold and it may freeze. You may have to stomp on it to get the ice off. It gets very cold getting in and out of the truck. The summertime, everything is hot. Same, just vice versa. Winter and summertime. Summertime is everything is hot. Tarps are hot. Just be careful out there, man. Keep your water, keep your Powerades, Gatorades in your truck. Keep them cool. You know, get in the truck in and out under the AC. That way you don't pass out there. Cause I've seen older people doing this flatbed stuff, man, and they're always under the trailer, man, just hot or sitting on top of their load after they're done tarping. It gets hot out here, especially if you're in Texas, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana, the southern states, you know. Spring and fall, it gets very windy, depending on where you're at. If you're in the Midwest, it gets crazy, man. So the environment and the climate is a flatbedder's nightmare, man. One last thing, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. A lot of snitches at Maverick, man. I dealt with this a lot throughout my year and a half at Maverick. I dealt with that a lot, you know. And it may come from people that you know may be cool with. I wasn't one of them, but I'm just seeing a lot of snitches, man. At Maverick, they're at every company, but Maverick, man, is one of the. They got a reputation for being snitching on their coworkers, man. So I ran into a lot of that at Maverick. So just be wary of that. Be wary of your surroundings. You know, wear all your PPE when you get out the truck. You don't have to wear it in the truck, but once you get out at another facility, if you see another Maverick pull in behind you, or you know there's a lot of Mavericks that's probably gonna be there, you know, just throw all your PPE on, even if it's 100 degrees outside. You know, you're gonna get snitched on. Most likely in one of those other trucks is a Maverick trainer or something like that. You know, the only Maverick trainers that I think are cool there that I've ran into personally, Charlotte. I love her, man. She's very cool, very nice, down to earth. She's willing to help whenever you need help, or she may just offer it. You know, just for the fun. Her and TJ, man. I've never ran into TJ, but I've heard a lot about him. You know, he's same as Charlotte, very down-to-earth guy, helps drivers out, gives them advice. You know, you'll know him once you meet him. So, yeah, man, just keep that in mind. A lot of snitches at Maverick, a lot of snitches everywhere. Just pay attention to your surroundings, man. And, you know, like, subscribe, comment, share. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm not gonna be back posting videos like that like I was at Maverick, but I'm gonna try, because this account that I'm on is dedicated and I'm only running the same lane. So I'll make a day in the life of that, or a daily vlog to show y'all what I do now and what I go through on a daily basis at this new company, what I had to go through to get on this account. So, you know, just stay tuned, man. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Until then, I'm out. No more Maverick.